Okay, so we start this drill, we stand at attention. And when we stand at attention, our chins are up, our shoulders are back, our chests are out, stomach in, hands, sides, heels, together, at ease.
Before this program, in my career, 15 years, I never had anything to offer people with Parkinson's to this extent. This is really something different, and it really, really works.
Range of motion at the shoulder joint. You're just going to see what's going on there.
The premise behind it is to get them to exercise with large amplitude movements, movements that are complete in their movement and their range of motion, and that are maximum effort. You recalibrate your sense of what normal movement is. And what we find is that people then are able to, even though the disease is progressive in nature, we find that they're able to regain and restore function that they had previously lost. Dr. Chris Cobbett came here and he had previous experience with Big and Loud and asked us to develop the program here.
Recently there's been a surge in research looking into how exercise can benefit people with Parkinson's. And we're still trying to learn how to harness the power of exercise. Big and Loud is one of the ways that I think we can harness that power. It's teaching a patient a mindfulness of his movements. And that's as big a part of it as the actual exercises, because patients have to learn how to exaggerate their movements, and they have to be mindful at all times of how Parkinson's is affecting how they're moving.
Out in front, to the chest, to the thighs, back out in front, around back.
My wife Beth and I were walking through a parking lot, and she said, "What's the matter with your left arm?" I said, "Nothing." She says, "Well, you're not moving it." She was right, I wasn't moving my left arm. So I became conscious of it, and I would consciously have to move it while I was walking, or it would just hang by my side. Well, it got to a point where both of us became a little concerned about that, and a friend of mine recommended Dr. Christopher Cobbett. He's an excellent neurologist, and he specializes in Parkinson's. Recommended that I go for therapy.
Sit big. Stand big. Sit big.
When I started the Big and Loud exercises, I never expected it to work that fast. In fact, I wasn't even sure how it was going to work, and I was quite amazed.
Patients like Fred, who are very enthusiastic and want to do everything that they can to feel better and to fight their Parkinson's disease, they're the ones that do especially well. Not only do patients get immediate benefits from exercise, it might even slow down the progression of the disease.
People with Parkinson's now have an answer to how to optimize how they function and optimize their quality of life. The disease, a long time ago, you had about a 5-year life expectancy. Now you're expected to live about as long as you would have if you didn't have Parkinson's, if you take care of it, if you manage it. And now Mary Washington gives the people in the Fredericksburg community the opportunity to optimize the management of their Parkinson's.
When I heard that my lifespan with Parkinson's would be within 1 to 1.5 years of a person's without Parkinson's, that picked me up immediately. I wasn't looking at death in the face. What I was looking at was a fairly comfortable life with my wife and my children, and I knew that I was going to be around for a much longer period of time. Big and Loud has been my savior.
Hands out big, turn big, and finish big.